I carried mountains on my shoulders for so many winters long. My hands were shaking in the darkness, but I kept saying I was strong. The moon could see behind my smile. The river knew my hidden pain. Every scar beneath my skin was calling out like falling rain. I am tired of fighting shadows, tired of holding up the sky. My bones are asking for forgiveness, my spirit wants to cry. And the river remembers my name. The river remembers my name. When I forget who I am, when my fire grows weak, the river remembers my name. I am not broken, I am becoming. I am not lost, I am returning. The fire still lives inside me. Grandmother whispered through the pine trees, "Child, come sit beside the earth." Grandfather spoke inside the thunder, "Your wounds do not erase your worth." I walked barefoot through the rainfall, let the cold water touch my face. Every drop became a blessing, every tear returned to grace. The glacier river broke its silence after sleeping through the snow. Just like the ancient water, my healing started to flow. Mother Earth placed her hands upon me, covered me in sacred clay, and every scar I tried to hide became a map that showed the way. And the river remembers my name. I am the drum, I am the prayer. I have become the fire that burns within my blood. The rain has washed my spirit clean, the storm has left the sky. The eagle circles high above, watching me rise. I place my hand upon my heart and listen, not to fear, not to sorrow, but to the ancient song still living For many nights I walked in circles around the ashes of my fear, holding old stories in my chest like stones too heavy to carry here. The wind was cold against my skin, the stars felt distant from my eyes. I kept searching for a doorway while hiding from my own light. There was a fire beneath the sorrow, a spark beneath the weight, but I had forgotten how to listen to the rhythm of my fate. The fire remembers who I am. The fire remembers who I am. Beneath the grief, beneath the dust, there is a flame that still burns in my blood. Hey, hey, the fire remembers who I am. Grandfather came inside the thunder, his voice rolled over ancient hills. He said, "Child, your heart is not a burden, it is a drum that beats still." Grandmother danced within the embers, her silver hair became the smoke. She touched the scars across my spirit, and every sleeping prayer awoke. The rain began to kiss the earth began to breathe. The river carried away my shame like fallen autumn leaves. I stood beside the sacred mountain, placed my hands upon the stone, and heard a truth older than memory: you were never alone. The fire remembers who I am. The fire remembers who I am. When the world grows loud and fear returns, I close my eyes and feel the flame burn. The fire remembers who I am. Drum of the earth, beat inside me. River of stars, flow inside me. Breath of the mountain, guide inside me. Spirit of my ancestors, rise inside me. Ooh, I am medicine, I am the flame, I am the song the ancestors sang. I am the thunder, I am the rain, I am the one who heals this pain. The fire remembers who I am. The circle is glowing around me now. The night no longer feels cold. The stories hidden in my wounds have turned into rivers of gold. I place my hand upon my heart and hear the drum once more, not from outside but from within, where it has always lived before. My body is a sacred temple, my spirit is an ancient flame, and tonight the fire remembers who I am. Hey, hey, For so long I wore a warrior's face, even when my spirit felt weak. I carried storms behind my eyes and buried the tears I could not speak. The weight became a second skin, a silent stone upon my chest. I kept moving through the darkness, never stopping long enough to rest. The sky above was growing heavy, the clouds were gathering near, and somewhere deep inside my body the rain was waiting to appear. When the sacred rain falls, I let it wash over me. When the sacred rain falls, I set my spirit free. Oh, no more hiding, no more running. The rain remembers how to heal. Drops of light, she placed her hand upon my forehead and blessed the longest night. Grandfather spoke through distant thunder, rolling softly through the hills. He said, "Child, let the waters carry everything your heart no longer wills." Received my sadness without judgment, fear, or shame, and every drop that touched my skin was calling me by name. When the sacred rain falls, I remember who I am. Not the fear, not the wound, not the burden that I carried. I am older than my soul, falling again. I let go. I spent so many seasons hiding the places where my heart had cracked, covering wounds with silent armor, afraid to ever look back. The years moved like restless horses across the deserts of my soul, leaving dust upon my spirit, leaving stories untold. I thought my scars were signs of weakness, marks I should conceal, but the earth beneath my footsteps was teaching me to heal. These sacred scars are not my shame. These sacred scars became my way. Every wound became a doorway, every tear became a prayer. Sacred scars became my way. Grandmother sat beside the river, tracing circles in the sand. She said, "Child, the broken places are where the light first lands." Grandfather stood upon the mountain, wrapped in clouds and eagle cries. He said, "The trees do not hide their scars, yet still they reach the skies." The old wounds open like flowers after the cleansing rain, no longer asking to be hidden, no longer carrying blame. The stones I carried for protection fell gently from my hands, and Mother Earth received them like she always understands. These sacred scars are not my shame. These sacred scars became my way. The rivers carved through ancient stone, yet never apologize. The thunder shakes the sleeping earth, and still the stars arise. Oh, these sacred scars became my way. I am not the storm I survived. I am the sky that remained. I am not the wound I carry. I am the wisdom it gave. I am the river, I am the stone, I am returning to my sacred home. These sacred scars became my medicine. These sacred scars became my song. Every crack became a river, leading me where I belong. The ancestors walk beside me. The fire still burns inside, and every scar I once rejected now shines with sacred light. The moon is rising softly now above the healing land. The night birds sing their blessings across the ancient sands. I place my scars before the fire and watch them start to glow, not as reminders of my suffering, the strength I've come to know. My body is a sacred temple. My scars are sacred lines, written by the hands of the living and blessed by ancient time. Oh, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. I honor my journey. I honor my journey. I walk through rivers of sorrow. I cross the valleys of fear. I carry the voices of old pain. For many seasons and years, the storms have shaped my spirit. The fire has tempered my bones, and every road that seemed lonely was leading me back home. The night is slowly fading, the eastern sky is gold, and something ancient is awakening inside my heart and soul. I am my own medicine. I am my own medicine. The healing river flows within, the sacred fire burns within. Oh, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. I searched the world for answers, then found them in my skin. I am my own medicine. Grandmother stood beside the sunrise, wrapped in robes of golden light. She smiled and touched the earth beneath me and turned my darkness bright. Grandfather called across the mountains. His voice rode on the morning wind. He said, "Child, the power you are seeking has always lived within." medicine. The sun has climbed above the horizon. The shadows fall away. A new path opens before me in the light of a sacred day. I place both hands upon my heart and hear the truth begin, not whispered from the outside, but rising from within. My body is a sacred temple, my spirit is wild and free. The healing I was searching for was always living in me. I am my own medicine. I am my own medicine. I am my own. It echoes through the roots of cedar. It rolls beneath the mountain stone. It moves through every living creature and reminds me I'm not alone. Oh, hey, yeah. The earth is breathing underneath me. The sky is breathing overhead. And something older than my story is waking where my spirit rests. There is a drum beneath my heart, a drum beneath my heart. Boom, 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 boom. The rhythm of the earth, the rhythm of my blood, the rhythm of my ancestors, returning through my love. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. There is a drum beneath my heart. Grandfather came with the buffalo across the endless sacred plain. His footsteps carried ancient wisdom. His eyes remembered every name. Grandmother danced among the wildflowers, moving gently with the breeze. She whispered, listen to the heartbeat that lives within the trees. The river sang in steady rhythm. The eagles soared without a plan. The mountains stood through countless winters, trusting what they always have. And I began to hear the pattern inside the thunder and the rain. The same drum moving through creation was moving through my veins. There is a drum beneath my heart, a drum beneath my heart. Boom, 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 boom. The beat of sacred rivers, the beat of falling rain, the beat of every ancestor still dancing in my veins. Oh, hey, yeah. There is a drum beneath my heart. Drum of the mountains, drum of the sea, drum of the eagle flying free, drum of the thunder, drum of the flame, drum of the ancestors calling my name. Oh, hey, yeah. never far away. It lived beneath my footsteps. It lived beneath my skin. The sacred drum of life itself has always been within. Oh, hey y'all, there is a drum beneath my heart. The fire burns beside the circle. The stars awaken one by one. The voices of the old ones gather like smoke beneath the moon. I place my hand upon my chest and feel the ancient sound, not above me, not beyond me, but here upon the ground. My body is a sacred temple. My heartbeat is a sacred drum. And every breath I take tonight connects me to the one. I remember the rhythm. I remember the rhythm. I spent so many years believing I had to earn the right to shine, searching beyond distant horizons for what was already mine. I climbed the mountains of becoming, I crossed the deserts of the soul, only to find the sacred answer waiting quietly at home. The morning sun touched my forehead. The wind moved softly through my hair, and for the first time I could feel it, the sacred presence everywhere. This body is a temple of living light, a temple of living light. The stars above, the earth below are dancing in my bones tonight. Oh, hey, I am not separate, I belong. This body is a temple of living light. Grandmother stood among the wildflowers, holding sunlight in her hands. She smiled and placed it on my heart like a blessing from the land. Grandfather rose beside the canyon, wrapped in eagle feathers bright. He said, "Child, stop searching for the sacred. You are standing in its light." The river sparkled like silver fire. The mountains glowed with ancient grace. Every stone and every creature carried one familiar face. The face of life, the face of spirit, the face that lives in everything. And suddenly the whole world opened like 1,000 birds taking wing. This body is a temple of living light, a temple of The Great Spirit breathes through me. This body is a temple of living light. I honor my breath, I honor my blood, I honor the earth that carried me here. I honor the scars, I honor the tears, I honor the path that brought me home. Ancestors are singing, the eagle circles high above, and every heartbeat is a blessing, every breath an act of love. Ooh, this body is a temple of living light. The circle glows beneath the starlight, the fire burns calm and clear. The voices of the old ones gather like songs upon the wind. I place both hands upon my chest and feel the truth arise, not from words, not from thoughts, but from the living light inside. My body is a sacred temple, my spirit is wild and free. The light I searched for in the distance was always living inside me. I am the living light. The journey has carried me far, through rivers of memory, through fires of becoming, through rain that washed me clean. I have walked beside my sorrow, I have sat beside my fear, and every step upon this pathway has brought the sacred nearer. The stars are gathering above me, the circle fire burns low, and all the things I once resisted are teaching me to let go. I return to the Great Spirit, I return to the Great Spirit, like a river to the ocean, like an eagle to the sky, like a seed returning home to the earth from which it rose. Beside the water, her smile gentle Their voices move through wind and cedar, through storm and thunder's call. And now I understand completely, they were never gone at all. The buffalo moves across the prairie, the salmon swims against the stream, the eagle circles through the heavens, all belonging to the dream. And I belong beside them, also a child of earth and sky, a spark of sacred living fire that never truly dies. I return to the Great Spirit. I return to the Great Spirit, not because I am leaving, but because I finally see the Great Spirit has always lived inside the breath of me. Returning home, I am the fire. Returning home, I am the rain. Returning home, I am the earth. Returning home. Everything returns. Everything is one, everything is one. Hey, I return to the Great Spirit, and the Great Spirit returns to me. There is no distance, there is no separation, only endless unity. The mountains know, the rivers know it. Have always known the sacred light I searched for was the light I carried home. I return to the Great Spirit. The fire becomes an ember, the ember becomes the dawn becomes a new beginning. As the old night moves on, I place my hands upon the earth and offer one last prayer for every wound, for every blessing, for every breath of air. My body is a sacred temple. My spirit is forever free. I am medicine, I am the river, I am the fire, I am the tree, I am the prayer, I am the answer, I am the song the ancestors sing. The river remembers the fire, remembers the rain, remembers the drum, remembers, and now I